All right, before we get to this video, I just got done recording it. I'm about to upload it now. It's a good one, too. It's a good one. I got on a roll in this one. I'm going to be live almost all day today, starting around 2 o'clock. There's two Elite Eight games on today. You got, Tennessee and Houston, and then you've got Auburn and Michigan State. We're going to be live streaming that over on Patreon. The link is in the description of this video. Come hang out with us. We have a great time over there on the Patreon page. Major League Baseball is on all day today. Even the UFL. Is it the UFL, the USFL, the XFL? I don't know. Two leagues merged. They're called something different now, whatever it is. There's a game on today. And yes, I'm gambling on all of it. Come hang out with us on the Patreon page starting around 2:15. We have a really good time. The link is in the description. I'll see you at 2 o'clock. Well, looks like our old buddy Jerome Pruitt. Let's turn some light on here. There we go. Looks like our old buddy Jerome Pruitt is up to it again. That's right, the world's highest paid PE teacher is suing the NCAA. Why? Because he got caught cheating. I guess I'll look for any excuse to resurrect the dead carcass that used to be head coach Jerome Pruitt. Of course, former coach at Tennessee. Was busted paying players and recruits, basically. If you remember the whole McDonald's bag or Chick-fil-A bag scandal from about 3 or 4 years ago, right? And he was doing it. He admitted it. Tennessee admitted it. They accepted their punishment. They got the largest fine ever handed out by the NCAA. They vacated a bunch of wins, scholarship restrictions, the whole deal. They were cheating, recruiting violations, payment inducements, money to players, money to recruits, the whole deal. There's no debate on any side of this argument about whether or not Tennessee and Jerome Pruitt were paying players and recruits. They were. They admitted it. The university admitted it, the whole deal. So those are just undeniable facts. No one even argues against those facts. Now, Jerome Pruitt is suing for loss of wages, loss of future wages, and damage to his reputation and character. He was slapped with a 6-year show cause by the NCAA, and in simplified terms, what that means is nobody can hire him for 6 years. Now, if someone tries to hire him within that 6-year period, they have to go before a review board at the NCAA and state their case as to why it is they need to hire Jeremy Pruitt. If the NCAA board approves the hire, then the school can go ahead and hire Jeremy Pruitt within that 6-year no cause, but he's not allowed to work the first year that they hire him. He's not allowed to do any recruiting, on-field coaching, be at the games, anything. So basically, he's not going to get hired for 6 years, because if a school hires him, not only do they have to go before that board and get approved, they then have to hire him and pay him for 1 year to do nothing before he then starts working the next year. So that's why he's been out of a job. He's actually currently an assistant coach at his high school alma mater, where his father is, I believe, the head coach. Or he's at least a coach on the football team. So that's what he's been up to. And now he's decided he's had it up to here. Everyone else is suing everybody, right? And winning. Hell, Tennessee sued the NCAA a couple of years ago because they bought Nico illegally before NIL. And the NCAA caved on that deal. Florida State is suing anybody that will show up in a courtroom, ACC, SEC, ESPN, whatever. The Florida State basketball players is suing Florida State. Like, their own basketball team is suing their own school. Clemson is suing. That's the new thing now. Just sue and the NCAA will roll over. I don't think that's going to happen in this case with our buddy Jerome Pruitt. Now, Jerome Pruitt, in a statement he put out about this lawsuit, is offering not one but two excuses / explanations / reasons sort of behind this lawsuit. One of the reasons, I at least understand one of the reasons. I don't agree with it, but I guess I can at least understand it. We've heard other people, universities, whatever, make a similar argument in similar circumstances, I guess. But one of the arguments that he's making, and again, I don't think this is a valid argument, but I understand it, is that, hey, what I was doing 5 years ago is going to be legal this year. The schools can now pay the players in 2025. So what I did in 2021 shouldn't really matter. I understand what he's saying. It used to be illegal when I did it. I got caught, I got punished. Now it's legal. You should go back in time and unpunish me. I understand what he's saying. It's fucking retarded. I've made this analogy before about similar circumstances and people making similar arguments. If I get pulled over for speeding on the interstate, let's say I'm going 68 in a 60, okay? The posted speed limit is 60 miles an hour on an interstate. They catch me going 68, they pull me over, they write me a ticket, speeding 68 in a 60. I come home, I mail the money off, pay the ticket, whatever, go on about my day. 5 years down the road, come to find out, they are changing the speed on that stretch of interstate where I was ticketed from 60 miles an hour to 70 miles an hour. Do I get to show up at the courthouse 5 years later and go, Your Honor, Judge, I got caught going 68 when the speed limit was 60. Next week, they're changing it to 70. Can I have my money back that I paid for my fine and that? I'd get laughed out of the courtroom if not held in contempt. I'd at least be held in stupidity and retardation if I tried that. Because the idea was ridiculous. I was speeding at the time. It doesn't matter that they changed the speed limit later. And Jeremy Pruitt was cheating at the time. It doesn't matter if they changed the rules later. Jerome, the second excuse / reason / explanation that he's got behind this lawsuit is absolutely hilarious to me. And Tennessee fans don't want to hear this, but hey, don't shoot the messenger. Jerome Pruitt said this, not me. Jerome Pruitt literally said, hey, look, were we paying players when I was there? Yeah, but guess what? They were paying players before I got there. I didn't change anything. I just kept doing what they were doing before. So he's basically throwing Tennessee under the bus again. Hey, were we cheating when I was head coach? Yeah, but when I got there, they were cheating. They've always been doing that. They were doing that before. In fact, he even states or claims that he went into Philip Fulmer's office. You remember Philip Fulmer was the athletic director when all this went down with Jerome Pruitt. Pruitt claims he even went into Phil Fulmer's athletic department office when he first got hired and found out that they were already cheating, already paying players, and had been doing it. He went in there to inform Phil Fulmer, and Fulmer was basically like, we'll take care of it. Let's keep in mind that what Jeremy Pruitt is talking about, the period of time that Jeremy Pruitt is talking about here, the period of time where Jeremy Pruitt was the head coach, and the period of time immediately before that where Jeremy Pruitt claims they were cheating when I got here, they were doing it already, they'd been doing it. Let's not forget that this is a period of time in Tennessee football where they were averaging about 5 or 6 wins a year. They had the 0-8 in the SEC year where they went 4-8 overall. They couldn't get out of their own way. 7 wins was a historic season for them at the time. They were one of the worst football programs in America from 2008 to around 2021 or so. And come to find out they were paying players that whole time? God damn. Michigan was cheating with the Connor Stallions thing, but fuck, they won a natty. Miami might have been cheating back in the day with the whole camouflage thing, getting off the bus and Uncle Luke and the whole deal, but they were winning natties. Southern Cal might have been cheating in the mid-2000s, buying Reggie Bush houses or his family houses or whatever it was they were doing, but hey, Southern Cal was winning natties, man. Jim Tressel got fired for Tattoo Gate or whatever it was up at Ohio State, which is pretty minor compared to some of these other things, but hey, Ohio State was winning and winning natties at least. Tennessee was out here cheating, buying players, and doing God knows what for an indeterminate amount of time to win 6 games a year? Holy shit. Not only were you cheating, y'all were fucking terrible at it. In 2 different ways. Number 1, they were terrible at cheating because it didn't fucking work. Y'all were cheating and buying players the whole time, according to Jeremy Pruitt, and you still couldn't win but 6 games a year? Number 2, because I know what's coming, everybody does that, woo. That's one of my favorite excuses. What you're saying there is, we were just too fucking stupid, so we got caught. We were too dumb to get away with it. We were stupid and bad at it. I love a good college football soap opera. Jeremy Pruitt versus the NCAA. Jeremy Pruitt versus the University of Tennessee. I don't think this is going anywhere. I do hope it goes to some sort of court or trial or something, just because I know a bunch of dirt and drama will get dragged up to the surface. And who doesn't love a little bit of dirt and drama when it comes to college football, as long as it doesn't involve whoever our favorite team might be, right? Right. So I'm rooting for cameras in the courtroom if it comes to that. But my prediction is that nothing will come of this. Jerome Pruitt won't get a fucking dime because he was cheating. He got caught. He admitted it, and his own university admitted he was doing it, took the punishment, accepted the guilt, and has moved on. And I don't think anything's coming of this. Shout out Jerome Pruitt, the world's most overpaid high school PE teacher.